Welcome back to another luxury home tour. My name is Gavin Doctorman, and today on the channel we have something a little bit different for you. It's a historic building on 2nd Avenue in downtown Nashville. The building we are about to tour was built in 1890 and has a total of 9,217 square feet of interior living space. In addition to its 2 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, we have endless possibilities here for you for just under $7.9 million. Now, before we start, I want to give a huge shout out to Jim Evans and Davis Caldwell with Core Real Estate for giving me the opportunity to tour their amazing listing in downtown Nashville. And with that, let's get started. Now off 2nd Avenue onto the main floor here in this 3-story historic building, we have floor-to-ceiling windows that pour light into this office space currently being occupied by Anderson Design Studio. So super high-end finishes throughout from the lower to upper levels. And I wanted to note here real quick, this is actually made out of Korans. I thought that was insane, and I can't even imagine how expensive that was, so I'm not gonna touch it. But moving on, we go into our office space like I was saying earlier. It's all lofted, and we have a really cool industrial vibe here as well with modern light fixtures all the way through the back. We'll check out that in a minute. A kitchenette here because we are in downtown, so making it super easy for your employees to get in and out as they work and live in this environment. So heading back down here, we have more of that historic red brick throughout. Again, this building was built in 1890, so really cool to touch and feel history here. Now, we have more cubicles that are set up here for the current group that is set up, and obviously tons of fabrics because this is Anderson Design Studio. More of that historic wood and floorboards throughout, and this actually used to lead up to the primary suite that we'll see here in a second. And this actually, we may check this out if it's unlocked. I'll tell you guys if it's unlocked, but actually down here on the spiral staircase, and I'm a rather big person, so this is a little bit trickier for me, but this actually leads down to our recording studio. I'm gonna go see if it's unlocked. I'll be right back. All right, I can confirm it is unlocked, so we're actually gonna go check out the studio, but we're gonna take the easier traveled path. Follow me this way, and we'll go check out the recording studio. Now off the lower end level, it's really cool to be a part of history here with this building that was built, like I said, 1890s. See all the exposed subfloor here. Really cool to see that architecture and then the foundation as well to the left of me. So kind of cool to be part of history. Speaking of history, we have some music history back behind these doors. More storage to my left and right here. And then obviously, like I said, he's turned 41 #1 hits. He's written with people like Dolly Parton, Keith Urban, Kenny Rogers, Reba McEntire. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And it's really cool just to see where, some of that music was, written and produced, and it all happened right here, in the heart of Tennessee and downtown Nashville. So really, really awesome to see, where someone, who is in the Hall of Fame now kind of just did it. Really cool to see. And now let's head back upstairs and check out the loft area and then the residential space. Now, before we headed upstairs, I wanted to check out this loft because it gives you a really cool feeling. Kind of feel like we're in New York almost, but more office space up here, and it extends almost the entire length of the building. Another half bath right here. So again, work-live situation on point here in this building. Now let's go check out the residential space. Now here on the 3rd and final floor, which is the residential part of the home, or what could be the final floor, as actually historical zoning allows you to build up an additional 15 feet from this 3rd floor. So 15-foot tall ceilings in here as well. And again, really cool views of Nissan Stadium right out your window. So this is one of the most accessible parts of downtown Nashville. And by steps away, I literally mean steps away to Printer's Alley, right around the corner, and then Broadway is just a couple blocks down. Really cool retrofitted gas fireplace right here as well. And this property is actually being used currently as an Airbnb, so it was almost impossible to actually get in here and make this tour happen. So happy it did. And I just wanted to show off this little feature right here. Obviously we have the contemporary light fixtures throughout, but check out this little piece, and I'm sure that would go for some money at auction, as it's clearly, I think it's a vintage, what would you say, a vintage fire truck? I don't know, I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, over here, they kept the original integrity of this historic home with the red brick as the backsplash in this kitchen, beautiful stone work on the countertops, and then we have 2 pull-out drawers here acting as the refrigerator and freezer below. 2-tone cabinetry as well, really beautiful. And on this gas stove, we have this penny backsplash. Again, really, really pretty, and all picked out by Anderson Design Studio. Now let's go head down the hall, check out some of the bedrooms. And Obviously that probably wasn't a very large freezer as you probably thought to yourself. And we actually do have the full work-in pantry in here with the full-size refrigerator. So that's where that is placed. And then off to my left, we have this beautiful full bath right here with more beautiful stonework similar to what we saw out there. And then obviously a walk-in shower to my left. So really cool wallpaper in here as well and custom light fixtures throughout this home. Let's head down the hallway and check out some of these rooms. Now you're gonna be impressed by the wallpaper choices in these rooms. Now here in one of the rooms, one of the smaller rooms in this massive building, we have really cool shutters using as a backdrop on that red brick. And then in here, another full bath with a huge deep soaking tub. I don't even know if I've seen deep soaking tubs as big as, I'm not gonna get in it, but it is huge. I could fit in it. And that's obviously hard for me to do, as you can kind of tell. So I don't really get in the tub too much often, but that one I would. Now, this is a room you might feel comfortable in, or you may not feel comfortable in. I feel comfortable in this room. We got a really cool leopard carpet in here with the deep pink all the way around. So obviously this is used as an Airbnb. So this is perfect for, like, you know, bachelorette parties and them coming in and hanging up their dresses and stuff. So obviously it works out. And now into the main and primary suite, we have this huge bedroom here with white painted brick and a walkout, which leads you straight down to a block over actually from Printer's Alley, but we're very close. Now, beautiful wallpaper and custom light fixtures again throughout. And over here we have a glass room, essentially. Tons and tons of mirrors in here. So really, really cool. As like I said, very popular for the Airbnbs. And then a full steam room in here as well. I've actually never used one of these besides at a gym. So really cool to have one of these at your home, and then marble outlined on the shower here as well. And then some of the coolest, have you ever felt furry wallpaper? Have you? No? It's actually really cool. And I think it should happen more often, but really, really cool detail right there. Again, Anderson Design Studio, built-in cabinets to my right. And then let's flow back out here and hit on a couple last things. I actually missed this on my way in here. This is the laundry room. So obviously, as you're hosting, super nice to have up here as well. Again, work, live. This is the perfect setup for, I can't think of a more perfect setup if you want to be downtown and also have, you know, a commercial space below you and then a residential space above. One thing I wanted to mention really quick too is, see this outline? You probably saw these on every single level. Now you can probably assume what these are, but this actually used to connect to the building over. So if you did buy this building, you could potentially work something out if you purchased the building next to it, where you blow out that wall and really just have like a conglomerate. You know, you can make this into like a boutique hotel or, you know, something really, really cool, but it would take a creative to figure that out. And I want to give another huge shout out to Jim Evans and Davis Caldwell with Core Real Estate for letting me tour their exclusive listing here in downtown Nashville. Come check it out in the description if you want more information. And with that, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.